short and stout. Welcome to my channel. Nee, 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 nee. Oh, there we go. There's the chaos. Hello. Happy Tuesday to you. All my friends, happy Tuesday to you. How are you guys doing tonight? How are you doing? How's it going? I'm 1 minute early. Huh? Huh? Are you there? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Nobody? Hello? Can you see me? Hello. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Biggie D. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi, Miss Bowers. Hello, hello. Hi, Wordsmith. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I just realized I forgot my rings. Hi, Fish Mom. Friends here on the interwebs. I have got to be honest with you. I am feeling very poorly. Very poorly. I have been in bed all day, really not feeling well. And I almost didn't do the sale, but I'm not having a sale next week because it's spring break. So I didn't want you guys to not have a not have a sale for 2 weeks straight. I would have felt terrible if you had to do that. So, with that being said, I'm going to try. No, I couldn't cancel on you guys. No sale for 2 weeks? That would have been so rude. So here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get through as much as I can. And then if I start feeling, because the main symptom I've been having today is what do you call that? Where things are tilty, like spinny. There's a word for it. Where you're vertigo. Thank you, Amy. I've been having vertigo. So every time I try to stand up or eat today, I just feel like I was going to faint, so I'd have to lay back down. So I'm very dizzy, which is the only reason why I just don't know how much of the sale I'm going to be able to get through. But I really didn't want to let you guys down. I don't know what's going on. I just know that I really don't feel well. I know, and it's supposed to start storming really bad here in about an hour. I feel so incredibly sorry that you guys are going to have such a poopy Tuesday night sale. It might be really short tonight. I just ask that y'all forgive me and that you still come back the week after next. Benadryl helps you. That's a good tip. Thank you, Lisa. So I'm so sorry. I know a lot of y'all come to hang out with me on Tuesday to have fun and laugh and stuff. And disappointing y'all is like my worst nightmare. It really is. I really don't want to disappoint any of you. You guys are so sweet. I don't know what I did to deserve you guys. Could I possibly have an ear infection? I don't know. So, truth be told, I don't talk about this a lot because, like I said, I like my channel to be like a positive place, but I've had a lot of really weird health issues come up in the recent months. One of them being my prolapsed mitral valve and just numbness in my hands and feet and vertigo, and they recently put me on blood pressure medication because my blood pressure won't get above 100/60. So I'm on new blood pressure medication, so maybe that could be it. I go back for my checkup in a couple weeks, so maybe I can talk to them about the vertigo and see. But I am so sorry. Y'all do not come here to hear about my health issues. But I just have to be honest with you, because if I'm not my normal bloobity boo boo self, you guys would worry anyways. So I just had to tell you. But I'm going to try to get through as much as I possibly can. Maybe talking and being a little bit more active will help with the vertigo and everything. Okay, blood pressure problems can cause dizziness. That would make sense. Because I took my blood pressure today and it was like 99/59. Even on the blood pressure medication. So I really don't know. But take Benadryl. My doctor told me to eat a lot of salt. Eat a lot of salt and drink a lot. And I'm like, if you knew how much I drank already, like, you would not tell me that. Because trust me, I drink plenty. I promise. But like I said, happy Tuesday. I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to everybody that commented. I did read your comments before I went live. I know, where's Dr. Moose at? Dr. Moose, diagnose me, please. So also just wanted to friendly remind you guys that next week I will not be having a sale. Yes, the salt will increase your blood pressure. So that's what I'm going to do after I get off. I'm just going to go eat a whole entire salt lick. I think that's probably the best thing. I don't know. But next week I will not be having a sale. And I'm sorry too that I didn't put out a reel this week. I kind of like the surprise, but I was talking to one of my lovely subscribers, and they said they really like the reels and the previews. So I'm going to go back to doing that. Oh, it's okay. I just got to push through. That's all. Salt will increase your blood pressure. Pickles. Standing on your head is stressful. It raises my blood. But what if I just do a headstand right here, right now? So here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to try to get through 10 items. I'm going to pick, I have 30 pulled, but I think I'm going to pick my 10 favorite, and we'll do the 10 items. And then I will see you guys not next week, but the week after. And I just really hope you forgive me and come back to hang out. If you don't, I totally understand, because I know I really disappointed you guys, and I absolutely hate myself for that. If you're new here, hi. I have health issues apparently. Welcome, welcome. No, but honestly, if you're new here and you don't know how things work, let me know and I'll tell you. Otherwise, I'm just going to jump right in because like I said, I really don't feel well. The lovely redheaded kitty cat is going to be our mid-starterer and stopperer this week, as she always is. We love her. And redheaded kitty cat, as your moderator gift tonight, this is what I have come up with. It is this adorable little, I've never seen this one before. Amy, if you know who makes this, tell the friends. But she is so cute. Now, she does have her little thumb right here missing, but I know you're crafty, redheaded kitty cat, and other than that, she's in perfect condition, so that would just be a simple fix. But she's in this like baby walker with this little bluebird right here, and I couldn't not get her just because of that one little thumb. And I know you like babies, so this is for you, redheaded kitty cat, for helping us moderate tonight. I'm so incredibly grateful for you. And since we're only doing 10 items tonight, we're going to do 10 giveaways. Now, these giveaways are not vintage, but I saw them when I was out shopping for birthday presents for Tiny Human's friend, and I just thought they were so cute. So I picked up 10 of them for you guys. So these are little reusable shopping bags in summery, springy fruit. So we've got strawberry, watermelon, lemon, and orange. So they're in these little baggies, and then you pull it and you've got a little reusable bag. It flips open. So these are great to keep in your purse. Hi, Rachel. Or just stick in your car glove box or anything. And then if you hit a garage sale or an estate sale and you need a little baggie, you got one. And they don't take up a lot of room. So for every purchase tonight, you're going to get, I'm going to keep it a surprise. You don't know which one you're going to get, but you're going to get one of these adorable fruit reusable shopping bags. And just really quick, one more time before we start the sale. I know you guys are being so sweet saying take care of myself, but please know that other than my family, you guys are so important to me, and I just really don't want to disappoint you guys. So thank you so much for understanding. I think I'm going to pick, like I said, my favorite 10 items, and we'll do those. And then this one is going to bed. I am so incredibly sorry. All right, what's the first one gonna be? All right, let's do this. We'll just grab 10 items. I have no idea what numbers these are, so this might take me a minute to figure out. I think I'll just, oh gosh, how am I gonna do this now? Should I have just, okay, got it. So this first item is going to start off at $16, please. Hi, Antique Agenda. So $16. Sorry, it's going to be hard for me tonight. Starting at $16, we have this vintage little celluloid basket pin cushion. Now, on the back, it does have wear. It's just kind of where this celluloid is so old, it's kind of started to disintegrate a bit on the back. Now, it had a really rough fabric on the top, so I replaced the fabric and then added some of my favorite little sparkly goodness in there just to dress it up a little bit. But you are getting it with these 5 antique stick pins. So the first one right here is gold in like an emerald green. In emerald green, it is 3 inches tall, so just a sweet little stick pin. And then you are getting this, like, I don't know what this stone is, some kind of opalescent stone. I don't really know what it is. It's a milky white color with a little bit of opalescence to it. Really pretty. You're also going to get this one, which is more than likely rolled gold or rolled filled. It's a little horseshoe with like a mapley leaf in the center of it. Very pretty. This one I think is my favorite because it's sparkly. I don't even know, is that supposed to be like a key? I'm really not sure. It's got 4 little rhinestones in the top and 2 little amber stones in the center, and then 1 on the bottom. And then the final one is this little floral one. It is a rhinestone with 5 little seed pearls going around it. And I thought this was cute because it just looked like a little spring floral bouquet. And it's just small, so it would be sweet to put on your little dresser or on your vanity or in your windowsill. Hi, Dawn. Thank you so much, dear. And you're getting all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to start the countdown on this for Miss Dawn Domain at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. I just feel awful that I'm not doing the best today. Robin Watson got in there right before the bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Watson. I really appreciate that. And also, too, since I will not be having a sale next week because it is spring break, please, please, please have your invoices paid by Thursday, Friday at the very latest, or you will have to wait until the following week to have your items shipped to you, okay? So just please keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna go for my big Mama Jamma. This is gonna start at $25. This is gonna start at $25, and this is gonna take someone special. This is an Ariana special. I showed Handsome Husband, and he was like, "That's gonna take a special buyer," and I was like, "I don't know, but maybe they're out there." So starting at $25, we have a Withering Cottage special of a handmade wreath, and here she is. So this wreath is completely handmade by me. I did not, you stink bugs, stay away. I did not make the metal wreath, but I did wrap, let me show you the back. So I wrapped this vintage red striped fabric in little pieces and hand tied each one. Hi, Catherine, how are you, dear? And then after I did that, I used this kind of distressing metallic spray paint on it to kind of age the fabric just a little. And then I took all of these little embroidery floss pieces and put them on there. And then on each embroidery floss, I added a different colored button. So almost, there may be like one or two that are duplicates of the buttons, but for the most part, I think every button is different. They are vintage buttons, and I tried to include as many colors as I could. And then it's got this like burlappy hanger on it. It's about 15 inches around. Oh, thank you, Cindy Lou. It did take me quite a while to put together. I will say that. But I did leave like some of the strings hanging off. I just liked the little like handmade look to it. I didn't try to make it too perfect. And then some of the little fabric pieces come off at the ends, you know, to give it a little bit more dimension. And then there is the back again. Just really fun. I had a really, I know, I have no, I have a lack of the too much gene, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what's making me sick, my too much gene. But here she is in all her glory. Everything on it is vintage. And I just love all the different colors of the embroidery floss. So if you're a crafter or a sewer, or you have a crafter or a sewer in your life, this could be a really, maybe a special gift. I'm not sure. But I see Catherine in at 45. Thank you so much, Catherine. We are going to start the countdown on this for you, dear, at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Joanne says, if you're drinking too much water, you are flushing out your salt, potassium. Drink orange juice, coconut water, and milk. Thank you so very much. I do drink, in my big waters, I drink liquid IV, which is supposed to replenish my electrolytes, but I don't know if it's working. And I see Jamie Grafton at 60 right before the bid ends. Thank you so much, Jamie. I really appreciate you. And thank you guys for hanging out, even though I said it was going to be a shorter sale. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for not just leaving. And if you joined in a little late, I'm not feeling the best today, so I'm doing 10 items, and every purchase is getting one. Everybody that purchases for my negligence is getting one of these reusable little shopping bags. There's a strawberry, a lemon, an orange, and a watermelon. But I have 10 of them, so everybody that purchases tonight for putting up with me is going to get a reusable shopping bag. What are we going to do next? What shall we do next? Jamie Grafton, since you were the last purchaser, what do you think? Aw, that would be so nice. What kind of item should I sell next, since we're not doing a pick tonight? Jamie, what kind of item should we sell next? And I'll see if I have one of those kinds of items. Hi, Vintage Show and Tell. I didn't. She's still hanging there, Isabel. She's hanging out. She's sticking out. You can say jewelry. You can say ceramic. I know, Laza, but I'm not having a sale next week. And I didn't want you guys to go 2 weeks without a sale. That would be so rude of me. I mean, you honestly don't know what all you mean to me, you guys. And the thought of disappointing you is gut-wrenching. Older the better in withering. Older the better in withering. Well, okay, let's do these. I picked these up, and truth be told, I paid way too much for them, but my goodness, these are some of my favorite things to pick up. And they're not in the best condition, which makes them withering. They are pretty daggum old, and they're very, very me. So these are going to be choice, and they are going to start at $20 choice, and there is a little bit of damage on each one. So just be mindful of that when I show you, and then you can decide if you want to make your offer or not. So I have, and again, it's choice. It's nice to see you too, Sharon. So on choice, we have, and these are the biggest ones I've ever found, a choice of glass, hand-painted, antique magic lantern slides. So I'll show you one, and then I will show you the other. Now this one right here does have a chip on the corner, as you can see right there, but I used to find these like not a lot, but a pretty good bit, but then they went stagnant for a while and I couldn't find them, but I just found a lot of them at an estate sale, and I got to that estate sale 3 hours early just to get these. So y'all better like them. No, I'm just kidding. I would have gotten them regardless. But this is choice, and they are 11 inches by 3.5 inches. And this is the first one. So they are hand painted. This was like the original movie, right? These were like projectors. You'd sit around and look at these on a screen. So this one has a, I'm trying not to wash it out too much. Maybe without a light is better. A gentleman walking with sticks, I'm not sure. A dog chasing after him. A woman holding a little bushel of leaves and some flowers. This guy following after her. This girl holding a little bouquet of flowers, and this guy holding a little bouquet of flowers. And these would have been in a projector, and these images would have projected onto the wall, and you would have just slid it across to see the kind of like movie play out. They are hand painted and they're double paned, and these look spectacular in a windowsill with the light shining through. I just love them so much, and these are huge ones. They're little pieces of art. Well, big pieces of art, actually. And the hand painting on there is just spectacular. So that is the first one. And then your second choice is this one. Now, this one, I don't know what happened, but she's crying. Let me show it to you this way. She's crying, and he's pointing at her. Maybe he's yelling at her. I don't really know the situation in this one. But she's sitting under a tree. And then we have this little like Charlie Brown Christmas tree here. And then we have this little guy feeding a rooster. This little girl standing there kind of awkwardly. And then this mom leaning over, taking care of her little baby. And then this tree. And this one also has a little boober in the corner. Under cabinet light. Yes, or in front of a lamp. I just love these. I think they're spectacular. Or if you just have white paint on your walls, honestly, that's enough to see it. So like if you have a shelf with a white wall behind it, that is enough to see the image. You don't really need to light it up, but in a windowsill, it is amazing. Let me show you with some white behind it. See, if you just put it in front of a white wall, you can see the images perfectly. So we are going to count these down, and they are on choice. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. So how do I increase salt into my diet without just eating salt? Because I really don't like the taste of salt. Do they make like salt tablets? Lisa, thank you so much, Lisa. Lisa at 40, my love. Which one would you like? I'm calling this one dog. And this one rooster. Would you like dog or rooster? Popcorn. Both, please. You got them, and these are amazing. And they only took me 5 hours to get. You got them. Thank you so much, Lisa. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And one soda. Does soda help? Does soda help? All right. What shall we do next? Oh, so many choices. So many choices. Let's do this one. This is going to start at $25. And I got this at that same estate sale that I got those magic lantern slides at. So starting at $25. So Susan, I'll just be honest with you. I did, and I found a new doctor, and I can't really talk about it because it makes me very upset, but I get gaslit like every time I go to my doctor. So I just stopped going. But I have this beautiful presentation box with a pearl snap button, and it's in working condition. So you push the button, and it pops open, and it says JD Salad Watches and Diamonds. 16th East Main Street, Norristown, PA. So this is a beautiful presentation box. And wait till you see. This is what I got at that estate sale. Are you ready? It's so pretty. Samantha, you're in at 25 and you don't even know what it is? Anyways, here it is. I'm going to take it out. Oh my goodness. This is stunning. So this is Victorian for sure. And it is a large, either collar brooch or belt pin. But oh my goodness, it is stunning. It's got all this gold filigree behind it. Now, I will say it's a bit distracting with the bar behind it, but when you're wearing it, you won't see that bar, right? Because the bar would be behind your clothes. Let me show you for an example. I'm going to stab it through my sweater here. So you can see when you're wearing it, come on now, you won't see the bar behind it. So then it just becomes that gorgeous blue glass cut stone in the center. And it is in fantastic condition. I will show you the back. There is the back. Hi, Patricia. It's so good to see you here, dear. And she is 3 inches by 2 inches. So she is very large. The stone in the center is prong set. I'm imagining it's probably glass. And I paired it with this beautiful presentation box because I thought the colors went really well together. And that pearl button snap works perfectly. I say that, come on now, don't be a stinker. There you go. and it just works flawlessly. It still opens. And it's such a lovely set. I just feel like this is something you would see in like a queen's gallery and not be able to touch it. But here it is for sale. There it is for sale. I'm sorry, Samantha. Well, the good news is there's only probably going to be 10 items tonight, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But we are going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Vintage show and tell. Hey, thank you, Catherine. I'll just come out and say it. I keep this really personal, but I feel very close to each and every one of you. Every time I would try to go to my doctor and advocate for myself and tell him the symptoms I was having, he just wanted to put me on depression medicine. He kept telling me, I'm depressed, take depression medicine. And I kept telling him, I'm not depressed. I'm starting to get depressed because of how bad I feel all the time. But I am not depressed. Quit telling me I'm depressed. And that's all he wanted to do was give me depression medicine. And so I stopped going. Lisa Jens, you got it. Thank you so much. I gotta find it. Lisa Jens. Thank you so much, dear. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know. I just don't trust him much anymore is all. I just don't trust him much anymore. Because that is incredibly embarrassing and degrading as a woman, to be completely, I don't even know the words, to be completely ignored. What did I do? Did I get it wrong? $126. Oh, you need a second. Okay. Sorry. Oh, Big Sky. I'm sorry, dear. I didn't see your question. Welcome. Let me look for your question. How does this work? Bidding and payment, that is. So all you have to do is if you see something that you're interested in, you just put your best offer in the chat. Like someone will say like 10 and you'll do like 14 and so on and so forth. And then if your offer is the highest offer above the bid end, then you have the opportunity to purchase the item. And then all I'll need from you is to send me your real name, your YouTube name, your home address, and your PayPal email. And then I'll send you an invoice through PayPal. And then once it's paid, I'll use Pirate Ship for shipping, and I will send you your item. Shipping, though, is not included in the cost of your item. It just depends on where you live and how big your box is. And normally, I'm not so dramatic. And I would have totally have seen your comment if I wasn't feeling so poorly. So I really do apologize. We're so incredibly happy that you're here. And thank you. And I'm sorry if I ignored your, well, I didn't ignore it. I just didn't see it. But I'm so sorry. And thank you, Redheaded Kitty Cat, for showing it to me that I missed that, because I really appreciate that. Exactly, Wordsmith. Well, thank you, Big Sky. And I promise normally I'm much not this. I mean, I'm always a little dramatic. Just a little, but not quite this much. All right. So how about we do this then? This also came from that sale. And if you liked that last item, maybe you will like this one. So we're gonna start this one off at $20, $5 cheaper. $5 cheaper than the last one, but we have another old, I know, isn't she cute? We have another old presentation box. Now this one is like in a snakeskin style, and this one has a metal push button, so not much of a pearl snap, but the metal one. And then you press it, and it works just as well. And then in this one, we have another Victorian treasure. Now this one has me perplexed, but I know you guys are smarter than me. So maybe you will know what this stone is. So this is a Victorian belt buckle, and it has got these 3 blue stones in it. But do you see in the center of all 3 of the stones, there's like a starburst, like almost like an asterisk? Is that what it, I'm telling you, I'm really out of it. Like a star. Do you see it? And it's in the little ones too. So I tried to kind of look up what that is, but it's definitely under the glass. It's definitely on purpose. It is 3-dimensional, so it's like a, I'm telling y'all, not feeling the best. I can't use words today. But it is in beautiful working condition. So here is the back, and it is a working belt buckle. It's Lydon Star. Lydon Star. So it unclips like this. It just needs a new piece of fabric. So there's the back, and then this part you see here just hooks on to that part, and you've got the complete little belt buckle. It is so beautiful. This is smaller than the last one. It's 2 inches by just over 1 inch, but oh my goodness, it has some stunning detail. Lindsay Star. Lydon Star? Star Sapphire. Oh, maybe Star Sapphire. Maybe Star Sapphire. But it repeats here too. It's so intricate and beautifully done. I am just not sure. And then let's look at it in the gorgeous matching presentation box. So there it is. Another stunner. Absolutely beautiful. But we are going to start the countdown on this little piece at 15, 14, 13, 12, Star Sapphire, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing tonight, dear? It's amazing. It really is. And I love that it's in working condition. Art Nouveau? Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau as heck. Patricia Gessner, you got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you so very much. And thank you so much, Patricia. And thank you, Heather and Kelly. Thank you guys so much. This is amazing. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more to go. I think we can do that. Star Sapphires, and that is the biggest one you've ever seen. Look, I've told you guys this before, and I'll tell you again. Very rarely do I look things up. And that's not because I don't care. I do care. I buy things mostly on aesthetic. And if you get a good deal, you get a good deal. I always try to start it at very reasonable prices because I appreciate you guys. And if I wanted top dollar, I could list the stuff, but I want, you know, it's like I want to bring the goods here first. But any whoosies waysies. What shall we do next? What shall... Surely you guys don't want more jewelry. Let's move on to something else. See, this is why I draw numbers, because it's so hard for me to decide. Let's do this. This is a little different. This is a little different. So this is gonna start at $14. And these are some of my favorite things to purchase. I've actually sold one here before, and I also have a pair in my personal collection. So right here, we have, now I don't know the age of this exactly, but just because I believe that this type of tradition isn't really done much anymore, I can't imagine that it's too new. I would say anywhere from the early 1900s to like 1940s at best, but I really don't know for sure. But this is a shoe from the ancient, I don't know if it's ancient, of Chinese foot binding. So although this looks like it would be a teeny tiny baby shoe, this is not. This, I'm going to take the babies out. You get the babies too, but I'm going to show you the shoe first because I just think these are so fascinating. This shoe would have been for a fully grown, my size woman. And they start at birth binding their feet in fabric. And they make their feet as small as possible. They essentially stunt the growth. And if you look up pictures online, their toes end up being permanently fused under their foot. And it's such a fascinating process because in their culture, I don't know if it's still that way, but back then, the smaller your feet were, the more attractive you were to the male species, if you will. So this shoe right here is 4 inches, and this would have been for a full-grown adult. It's got beautiful hand embroidered floral detailings on it. It is horrible, but it's what they did. And here's how skinny it is. Skinny. And you would put your whole foot in there, and you would have to walk on them as well, which is just insane. You would have to walk on it, and it's a heel. Imagine that. That's crazy. So you're going to get the antique binding shoe, some little spriggy sprigs right there. You're going to get this little not frozen Charlotte, I'm sorry, that's wrong, that's misinformation. Penny doll with, she's a little derpy, but we love derpy babies around here. She's a little derpy. She's coming with. And then this one is more of in a frozen Charlotte style. She's still a penny doll. She's marked Japan on the back. I love her little belly. And she has no movable arms and legs. She's coming in there as well. And then look at how small this penny doll is. And that's how they chose to paint her eyes. I have no control over this. It was a choice. And she looks kind of like a linebacker. She's seen some things. She's a little rough around the edges, but we don't discriminate, okay? I am too, you know? I don't feel good. You don't feel good. It's okay. We're all in this together. And then here are the little babies in the antique shoe. Hi, Jana. So we are going to start the countdown on this little lot at 15, 14, hi Evie, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit end. Also, these like little vignettes type situations, if you can go thrifting, I don't personally like to ship these, but if you can go find a glass cloche, these types of things under a glass cloche. First of all, if they're under a glass cloche, you don't have to dust them. Huh? Yeah. But second of all, it just makes it like a little piece of art, you know, like something just so special, like it's in a museum, you know. So adding just a little glass dome to anything, I feel like really elevates it. I mean, seriously, anything. Let's try this. But first of all, sorry, I need to focus. Kelly Smith, this comes to you, my love. Thank you so very much for 60. Let's just test my theory with, here is one of my very creepy dolls, okay? I love her. You might not. I do. Let's see what she looks like under a glass cloche. Still creepy, but like more sophisticated creepy. You know what I'm saying? You just put a glass cloche over everything and it looks better. That's my motto. If it's withering or under glass, I like it. Thank you so much, Kelly. Whew, I really just don't feel well. I also think I have a fever. Anyways, sorry about that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Brooke, that is so incredibly kind. Thank you so very much. This one I got a little crafty on. I don't know. This is going to start at $16. And who likes raise of hands? Is that what you say? Raise of hands? For some reason that doesn't sound right. Anyways, I've got this vintage, probably teetering, antique, very heavily crazed Little Red Riding Hood mug with this Little Red Riding Hood inside. Now, before anybody offers, there's issues, okay? There's issues. So first and foremost, let's talk about this cup. I love this cup. Now, if you are someone who doesn't like show of hands, raise of hands, if you are someone who doesn't like discoloration or crazing on your ceramics, you are not going to like this. I personally love discoloration and crazing. That's the way I like my things, hence withering. So this is I don't think I've ever found a more crazed piece than this. This is a heavily crazed ceramic with Little Red Riding Hood on there walking through the forest. And it has some serious discoloration to it. And then there's the inside. Now it is clean to the touch, but it is so incredibly crazed and discolored. And then on the bottom, it's the Edwin Knowles China Company. Edwin Knowles China Company. And I have no idea how this became so incredibly crazed, but it did, and I love it for it. And then inside, I just added a little bit of red fabric. And then on top of that, I crafted up this little dolly. Now, she unfortunately has no arms and no legs. This is how I got her, but her face is so sweet of a sculpt. I think this is one of my favorite sculpts on these penny dolls, and she's very large. And I just kind of made her this little red cape. She did not come with any clothing or anything. And then she just sits in her little Red Riding Hood cup. No dishwasher or microwave back then to craze it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Oh, also, fun fact. If you like heavy crazing and discoloration like this, do not leave this cup in a windowsill or anywhere where it will get hot, because surprisingly enough, the discoloration comes from the seeping of whatever was in here, right? Tea, coffee, whatever it may be. Now, if you let this get warm, it will come out of the cracks. I know this from experience. So keep this in a cool, dry place. What a selling point. I'm just saying it's true, though. I see Mary Ann in at 16. Thank you so much, dear. We are going to start the countdown on Little Red Riding Hood for you. at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 bit end. Unless you just want to do an experiment and see what would come out of your crazing. That could be interesting. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's entirely up to you. Margaret Latina, you did it. Thank you so, so much. Let me see if I can't find this little stinker. Margaret Latina. Helpful hints from Ariana. There you go. I am really, really, really gonna miss you guys tomorrow. Like, really. Or next week. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more items. 3 more items. What do I want to do? Let's do this. Let's do this. So, I love her. Okay. Apparently we're going heavy on dolls and jewelry tonight. Who knew? I love her. She's going to start at $14. And this is one of my favorite ones I found. So I have this little vanity brush. Now, I have seen these, but they're more of like the pin cushion toppers, you know, with like the arms like this. They're a little bit more feminine. This one is made with like a penny doll ceramic, but I'm pretty sure she was made specifically to become a brush, because if we look, she doesn't have arms. She never did have arms. She wasn't made to have arms. So she was made solely for this purpose. Now the brush itself is 7.5 inches. She is a vanity brush or a crumb brush. And she does have a little bit of tattering on her ribbon right here. But one thing I love about her is she still has so much of her silver paint left on her hair. I do believe that to be the original hair color. But also on her back here and here stamped on the ribbon, it says foreign. So it just says foreign and foreign. And I think, what is it, 1940 something? It had to be prior. I can't remember the logistics of it, but foreign versus marked Japan. Foreign is earlier. I just don't remember the time periods, but it says foreign right there and foreign right there, not Japan, which I just think is so fascinating. And then the brush itself is still in very good condition. It's not too incredibly brittle. It's still very much intact. And she's got the side eye. And she's pretty big. Like if we look at her next to the biggest of the triplets, there she is. So pretty big head. Pretty big head. There you go. Next to Derpy. Giving side-eye to Derpy over here. But just a lovely piece. Also, if you have, I don't know if I have one available, surprisingly. If you have a receipt spike, a receipt spike is great to display these on, because you just simply put the spike through the bristles and she'll stand up perfectly on a receipt spike. I don't think I have one. Let me just double check. No. Well, I have this. This can show you. So I have an ice pick, not a receipt spike, but I can show you with an ice pick. So see, you just would put her on your receipt spike and she would stand up beautifully in a display. I would put this with her if I thought this would stand up on its own, but it's rounded on the bottom, so it won't. But yes, if you have a receipt spike, see, she just would display so beautifully on that receipt spike. But we are going to start the countdown on her at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Thank you, Songsmith. You guys are so nice to me. So incredibly kind. Thank you, guys. Bid end. Catherine, you got her. Congratulations. Congratulations, dear. I'm trying to see. There. Catherine Young. 450. You did it. I'm sorry. Thank you, dear. Congratulations. Congratulations. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more items. Thank you, Colleen. I really appreciate it. I am always out there looking for you guys. That I can guarantee it. I might go to 10 stores before I find one thing that I think is suitable. That's I don't know. I'm weird. I'm picky, I guess. All right. Let's do another handmade item, and I should have measured this. Let me know if any of you really needs a measurement, and I can get my yardstick. I don't know why I didn't measure it. Probably because I feel so poopy. This is another craft I did. Now, this is going to take a special buyer, someone who likes pink, just like me, who likes babies, just like me. Or maybe you know somebody that's having a baby shower. I would put this in my house. You may not, but I would. It is going to start at $20 if, of course, anybody likes it. Let me get, I dropped a part of it. Here we go. So this is a little garland that I made. I thought it was sweet for spring. Again, I would totally have this in my house. I don't know if you would, but I would. It's gonna be, okay, so here she is. So it is this vintage pink velvet ribbon. And I was able to find 5 pairs of matching vintage baby crocheted booties. And when I saw all 5 were the same, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to make a garland. So it is this long. So I tried to make it about the perfect size for a mantle, or maybe above a door, or like in front of a table, like something like that. That was kind of the length I was going for. But there are 5 pairs of these little crocheted pink baby booties. They're all identical. That one is turned around for whatever reason. How dare you? And then on the top, I added my favorite aluminum silver trim. And then on the top of every baby shoe, I added a little silver foil medallion. Do you see? And then in every little baby shoe, I put some greenery in there. This one's getting a little wonky. Let's tuck you back in there. Tuck, 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 tuck. So here are the little baby shoes. I just thought it was really sweet for spring, and definitely not something you can buy from the Hobby Lobby. And I love the pink and the green together, and the silver. It's just very me. Hi, Karen. I've missed you, dear. Thank you so much. But we are going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Rapid and The Withering Wonders. That'd be the name, wouldn't it? No, I don't know. If I could ever get to feeling better, I could make so much more stuff. That would be so much fun. Jana Overstreet. Let me just refresh. To make sure. Yes, I have Jana Overstreet as the first 30. Thank you so much, my dear. Truth be told to my friends, I'm genuinely thinking I might go to the ER after this. Because you can't see it right now, but I am about 100 degrees. I'm really not exaggerating. I feel like I am on fire. And I'm really fainty. I don't think you can see that, but I really am not feeling very well. So I am so sorry, but I think I'm going to stop here, and I think I'm going to head on over to the emergency room and just make sure that I am okay. And I am so incredibly sorry. I'm really embarrassed. I just really don't feel well. So, I will definitely, I know you guys are so sweet. I'm sorry I didn't get to all 10 items. I know you guys are all so sweet and you're going to be worried, so I will be sure to post something on my Instagram. Just letting all of you know that I am okay. I'm sure I am. I'm just, you know, not feeling well. And then don't forget that I will be taking next week off. But thank you guys so much. I'm so sorry if I disappointed any of you. But I really appreciate you. And thank you once again for joining me at The Withering Cottage. Good night. I'm so sorry. Good night.